All right, this is a presentation about run-ons. What is a run-on? A run-on is a punctuation error, falls into the category of conventions on the rubric. It's really just a sentence that's way too long, doesn't have proper punctuation. They are important because they make writing unclear very quickly, and so that's why we care about them. Sometimes they're a sentence smushed together with a sentence. Sometimes it's a comma that's not strong enough, or an improperly punctuated group of sentences with a conjunction. Reminder that what I mean by sentence here is it's a phrase, right? A group of words that has an actor, meaning a word that's doing an action. In this case, it's the rain that's dampened the leaves and his motivation. Okay, so this is a complete sentence because it has an actor, the rain, and that actor is doing an action. It dampened. This next sentence, the maze, the actor is the maze. The sentence, the action is was. Okay, these are some examples of run-ons. It's when you smush these sentences together. The rain dampened the leaves and his motivation to walk all the way to visit his cousin. However, he knew he wanted to see him before Saturday. It's an exhausting sentence to read and a difficult one to understand without punctuation guiding us in helping us figure out how these ideas fit together. Another example, the maze was overwhelming. Kendra began to wonder how she had gotten there. We really need a stronger, bigger pause here than just a comma. Okay, sentences that are not run-ons. You can break up those sentences, your run-on into two separate sentences with a period. You can use one of our fanboys words, our conjunctions, or words that combine ideas together, but you need to remember the comma to avoid making it into a run-on. So I have some examples here. Okay, so I fixed these run-ons by using fanboys. The rain dampened the leaves and his motivation to walk all the way to visit his cousin, but he knew he wanted to see him before Saturday. The maze was overwhelming, so Kendra began to wonder how she had gotten there. Now we know how these ideas are linked together because we have a conjunction and we have the comma giving us a pause to take a breath and know that a new idea is coming, a new but related idea. Another way to get rid of a run-on is to use a different kind of conjunction or transition word, officially called a subordinating conjunction. Um, Words like although, after, they're listed right here, or some of them are at least. Although, after, as, while, when, until, because, if, since. And when you start your sentence with one of these words, you need to put a comma in between the two sentences that you have there. It will make this first sentence you have an incomplete thought. And so it needs a comma and a second sentence to make it a complete sentence. Here's an example. Although the rain dampened the leaves and his motivation to walk all the way to visit his cousin, comma, he knew he wanted to see him before Saturday. Right? Conjunctions really serve as nice transition words. I like to mix up my sentence variety and make sure I have some with fanboys, some with subordinating conjunctions. It's another example. As the maze began to feel overwhelming, comma, Kendra wondered how she had gotten here. There are also more advanced sentence types that I'm just going to put up here for a second. If you're interested, you can pause and study these a little bit more closely. For some examples, note the semicolon right here, the em dash here. I have some examples here. Okay, so if you put if you put one of these bigger transition words, the bigger conjunctions in the middle, put a semicolon in the front, comma at the end. There's a semicolon example, em dash example. All right, that's all I have for you on run-ons today. These lessons we'll do more whole class stuff, and it'll get more complicated as we move throughout the year, but hopefully that helped you to start working on your run-ons.